for the serious gamer.
Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of Rurikhan's Raging Previews. So you've seen my Rurikhan's Raging Reviews segment where I reviewed StarCraft last time, and this time around I'm going to do a preview of a game that hasn't come out yet, which is Vanquish Velocity Attack. So this game, I haven't really heard that much people talk about it, and I myself have seen a few videos and I'm pretty hyped up about it, especially now that I've played the demo, and I would like to show you this demo and do a little bit of commentary on it. Okay, so basically this is a third-person shooter that is like high-packed. A friend of mine even called it a Gears of War on steroids. Now as you can see, there's a rocket boost there that my character has, but instead of propelling you upwards, it propels you forward towards your enemies. He also does some brutal melee attacks because of the enhancements that his power suit gives to him. Now the power suit idea is not a very new idea on video games, obviously. You got Halo and you got tons of others. But basically I think that this game brings it a bit different, which is the pacing that it sets. What this game brings you different is the pacing. It sets an awesome pacing because of the abilities that your suit has. You also have the ability to enter what's commonly known as bullet time, and here they call it augmented reaction time or something. Hey, did you see that car fly like above us? I kind of really like the small details like that in a game. Now as you can see in this scene, we're apparently charging some kind of military facility or something because enemies just keep coming from everywhere. I haven't really read the background on this game yet. I'm just doing the comment on what you guys see. Another melee attack there. Was that awesome or what? I mean, seriously. Okay, so basically, as you can see, the game also has a cover system, and the cover is kind of dynamic. Like your character will actually change the way that he positions himself in cover according to the height of the cover, which is really cool. You can also jump over the cover, and you can activate the augmented reaction time through the cover. The mechs that you see over there, you can actually pilot those. I don't actually pilot them during the demo because I don't like them. They're kind of sluggish. But I kind of predict that in the game you will have lots of chances of piloting different mechs, which seems like an awesome idea. There's also grenades besides your standard guns. You can throw grenades, I mean, like normally in most third-person shooters. Here I was trying to land a melee attack and we both jumped to the other side. It was pretty funny there. As you can see, there's also a portrait system to keep you up to date on what's happening in the battle there. And that kind of reminds me a bit of Metal Gear Solid. Even though Metal Gear Solid was more static, like you would have the pause and then the thing would pop up and you would have the conversation. This one they just kind of give it to you on the move. I mean, this game basically keeps you on the edge. At least that's what the demo provided to me, was that the game kept me on the edge. Here I was testing out the augmented reaction time, and it really is pretty neat, even though I kind of completely missed the headshot there.
Enemy reinforcements are closing in on your position.
Are there any other ways to get up top?
Now,
It looks like we're just going to have to fight through this one.
there's apparently a lot of cutscenes also in this game. I mean, not a lot, I mean just the usual kind of stuff you get for third-person shooters. Oh yeah, check out this scene. I tried using the augmented reality time during a slide. That also works pretty cool. Even though the thing about it is this suit overheats when you're doing cool stuff like sliding and the augmented reaction time thing. The suit overheats, which is the noise you were hearing. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. That's really annoying. Oh, and another thing. Whenever you get like hit in your close death, your suit will activate the augmented reaction time thing for you. As you can see, you have several types of enemies, like in most third-person shooters. There are several and different types of enemies. But the thing you really notice here is the speed at which the game plays. I mean, did you see the way I just slid back there in the cover, and now again running back to cover to get away from that big guy because I was using a shotgun, but it wasn't very effective. So switched weapons into a heavy machine gun, and now I'm blasting the crap out of him. Yeah, that's right. That hurts now, doesn't it? And you also have to dodge a lot. was what I could tell from the demo, because I died a lot of times, not during this video, but I died a lot of times because I wasn't dodging. I was just like trying to tank it, and you really can't unless you're playing like in easy mode, which I don't. I don't enjoy the easy mode. Now apparently there's also some upgrades that some mobs will leave you. Here, as you can see, the augmented reaction time engaging right when I was about to die gave me enough time to kill those two guys and run away to cover. Also, as you can see there's a plus sign there. That means there's a guy there that you can heal. And after you heal him, he actually drops some items for you. So there's actually an incentive for you to heal your teammates. And I can guarantee you that it's not because of their aim, because their aim is not so awesome.
The main gate is above you. You need to get up there and open it.
Now here I skipped a little scene here because the video was getting too long.
Backup. Franklin, Rios, you two
The cutscenes also seem pretty good. The voice acting seems pretty solid, at least as far as I can tell from the demo.
A heat source is coming up from
And now I'm gonna actually show you a boss here.
Data analysis complete. It's highly probable we're looking at the Russian KN.
I really like these types of games with like third-person shooters with big bosses. Kind of reminds me of my WoW Origins. Oh, and the graphics on this thing are just amazing.
I think I'm gonna need a bigger gun.
I mean, they're not like revolutionary or anything, but they're pretty good. Now, as you can see, this boss here, he has like those orange parts. That's like to identify his weak spots. Like, you can take out his arms, his legs, but your main focus for this phase, because this is actually a multi-staged boss, your main focus for this phase is actually that red thing on top of his head, which is his core.
Rather go all out than bother with defense. Time to hit hard and make him regret it.
The pacing this game gives, it's just so awesome. And the sound bits that you hear of music and whatnot, it's just really awesome because it's like techno music and it keeps you like really engaged, techno / breakbeat, whatever. It keeps you really engaged in the game, gives you that sensation of urgency. And I just find that also really, really cool about this game. Now, as you can see, I do try to lop a grenade there. It doesn't work that good. So I go ahead and grab a cannon. Yeah, there's mounted cannons also that you can man. Although I still haven't figured out what you're supposed to do once the ammo is over. I think it's just game over after that. Just go out on your own or forget about it. You saw that dodge there? You really gotta dodge in this game. Which is also really good because I like this type of reactive play that forces you to like dodge and not just stand behind cover all the time. If you stand behind cover all the time in here, you actually can get owned because the enemies can flank you really easily from where I can see in the demo. And also these kinds of bosses, they basically just sometimes throw missiles at you and stuff that goes behind the cover, therefore forcing you to keep moving. But the thing is, they force you to keep moving and they give you the tools to stay mobile, which I find just really, really awesome. Now here I'm trying to take out his head, because if you can see the red thing, his eyes there, you can actually shoot that and make a crap ton of damage. So that's what I'm trying to do. I just love this sliding stuff, it's just so awesome. Here I try to also use the augmented reaction time. I actually got a few shots there in that head, reducing its energy by quite a bit. As you can see, here I am behind cover, trying to shoot it in the head. Now I see that he's doing the grenade missile attack, sliding away. As you can see, it's really dynamic. You gotta keep moving. Here I almost died, so the augmented reaction thing kicked in, but I didn't actually manage to land any hits. As you can see again with those missiles that actually go through the cover and hit you. And the music, can you hear the music? It really keeps you like going. It's really cool stuff. Now I'm going for the arm, because if you take out either his arms, his legs, his head, its back, anything, basically gets stunned for a while and you get to shoot at the core again. This is tier 2 of the first monster that you saw me fight, in case you guys didn't notice. Again with the awesome attack, and there you see, you saw that awesome animation of the head spinning. That's just so cool. It's a nice little detail. Now I'm shooting at the core, and the core actually gets exposed for a while. Yeah, they give you the instructions to each other, but like the AI really makes like almost no influence on the damage. At least not on this boss. From what I can tell, I mean, pretty much they were just bags of meat standing there doing nothing. And now I am going to take out this arm. And now it triggers actually a quick time event. I wasn't expecting it, but it was really awesome. Like, check this out. I mean, I'm not a big fan of quick time events, but I enjoy the animation that it brings. I can see that. Dodge one missile. Dodge another missile. And then on the third one, just grab it and ram it back down its throat. Yeah, just eat that. Enjoy that. Oh yeah. Oh man. I'm just a sucker for wicked ass animations. I mean, this is just so action packed. Here he goes again into the stage where the core is protected, and I have to take out either another limb or his back or something else in order to expose the core again. The problem here is that I'm running really low on ammo. Like, if you look at the bottom left in the screen, you can actually see my ammo. So I have 20 shots for the shotgun, which is pretty useless against this boss. I have 180 shots for the heavy machine gun. That laser is a one-hitter, in case you guys didn't know. So if I get hit by that thing one time, it's game over. Now I am going to go on its back, because after he shoots the laser, he gets stunned for a little while. Now trying to take out the other arm to get him stunned again. Again, using the slide mechanic. This slide mechanic is just so awesome. I can't wait to see in what other bosses they're going to make you use this, because I know it seems really easy, like the way I'm doing it now, sliding to its back, sliding to its front, going around and stuff. But trust me, it's not that simple, and I had a really hard time the first time I did this guy in the demo. Now shooting at the core again, I really want to try and take out that core as soon as possible, because if you have to shoot the legs are really hard to shoot because they have plating in the front, so you really have to get back on him. And again, overheating. I mean, I'm just always overheating the suit because I really enjoy the sliding and the bullet time thing, and it's just awesome. As you can see, the left arm is blown by now, the head is blown. That kind of limits his attacks. He also launches these grenades, as you can see, just like I said. Cover is not 100% effective. You have to stay mobile at all times, which is something I really enjoy. I mean, because if you just keep running to cover and shooting enemies off, it basically becomes a game of whack-a-mole. It's like whenever someone pops their head off, shoot them. And that's just really basic. And this is a lot more dynamic. Like, you got to keep moving. There's no whack-a-mole in here. Just keep moving, flank them, do whatever it takes. I mean, I really think this is going to be a great action game. I'm not exactly sure if they're going to implement multiplayer. I think not, which kind of disappoints me because I really like games like this with a multiplayer. But the thing is, if it comes with a multiplayer, how would they implement the augmented reaction time thing? This that happened right here. What? Everybody slows down? Kind of pointless. And if they don't put it, would the game still be as good in multiplayer? I don't know. But I would really like to see them try, at least. I really like the diversity of this boss also. He does a ton of different attacks. Makes you run in several different ways. You see there behind cover getting hit by missiles, and again, it's just that this is just normal difficulty. If this was on hard or something, I suppose it would be harder. But the demo doesn't come with the hard difficulty, so I can't really speak about that. So now I got the core, and I think it's about to go off. And yeah, get owned. So that was it for Vanquish, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, and see you guys later.